Hello, everyone, and welcome if you are new. I am the Apocrypha, and it is a pleasure to meet you. I hope you'll consider joining this little soul family we have going on here. If you are returning, welcome back, soul family. I love you guys, as always. So happy to see you here if you are new or returning. Disclaimers, information, and decks that are used are in the description box down below. If you're new, please have a look at least at the disclaimers so you can have an idea of how a tarot reading works. Please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing if you find this reading helpful. It really does mean a lot to me, and it really does help out my channel so I can know what you guys are into, if it works for you, if it vibes with you, if you find it relevant. It helps me out a lot. So, as always, thank you all so very much for being here. I really, truly, deeply appreciate each and every single one of you guys. So, without further ado, let's jump right into it. I hope that everything is going well. I hope that you rested well. Hope that your day is going good. See what messages want to come through today. I saw a 10 of Cups underneath, a Judgment as well. Perhaps some new opportunities are coming in. Something of emotional fulfillment, hopefully. Let's see. We have a Page of Pentacles. So perhaps someone wants to come forward with some kind of offer. We also have Page of Cups. So it could be perhaps a relationship, a job. Let's see what else we get. A King of Cups in reverse. An 8 of Cups in reverse. And a 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so what I'm seeing here for today is perhaps there was someone in your life or a job that left you feeling left out, left you feeling left out in the cold, left you concerned, left you feeling like you should give up on this person, place, or thing. There's this sense here that you had to walk away from something. And I don't know what this situation is in particular. With the King of Cups, I'm getting the vibe that it was something that really was emotional for you. I'm feeling like someone might come forward with an apology. Maybe they want to reconcile things. Maybe they're not quite happy with how things were left in the past. Someone walked away from a situation and someone was holding on to that situation. Despite perhaps hurt feelings, perhaps a lack of reciprocity. I feel like one person wants to come forward and the other person is done with the situation. So don't be surprised if someone comes forward with an apology, is the kind of feeling that I'm getting. Now let's see the World in reverse. 6 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so I am feeling that it has something to do with reciprocity, something to do with reunion. I'm not sure if you're going to want to take this offer though. I'm not saying it's a good or bad thing. That is for you to decide. It is your life. But I'm at this point not feeling that you're particularly enthused. enthusiastic about it. Okay, here we have the Five of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Five of Wands in reverse, as well as the Ten of Wands in reverse. So it's like you're done with arguments, you're done with carrying burdens, you're done with people, places, and things that make you feel like you're giving and giving and giving more than receiving. And that's not to say that you're being selfish or anything. There's nothing wrong with expecting something in return. I know that people say never expect anything in return. Usually, in my personal experience, doing that, people tend to walk all over you and then just take and take and take. So you have to have healthy boundaries, and you have to know when enough is enough. When you're over giving to someone and they're not reciprocating, you have to pull back that energy. And I feel like that's what you have done. This person has felt it, they see it, they know that you are serious about what you have said. They may be apologetic. I'm not seeing necessarily that things will or will not change depending on what you choose. What I'm seeing here is that there may have been a lot of arguments, a lot of one-sided moments, a lot of, carrying of heavy burdens. There was a lot of perhaps dishonesty as well. Someone not conveying how they really feel, not being honest to you or the situation. Perhaps there were a lot of lies, a lot of deceitful actions. But I'm seeing here a card that's really sticking out is this Five of Cups in reverse. So what this is telling me is, despite all of this stuff that has been going on in this connection, regardless if it's career or relationship or whatever the case may be, I'm seeing that you're choosing to, instead of weeping and wallowing in sorrow and in, whatever this person has caused you to distrust, I see that you're choosing instead to focus on yourself and to focus on what is most important to you right here and right now, which is a very good thing. Let's pull a couple more from here. Two more, please. Okay, that was three, but that's all right. We'll take it. Six of Wands, upright. Three of Wands in reverse. And Page of Swords. Okay, so we have 3 out of 4 pages. The only page that's not here is the Page of Wands. But we do have quite a bit of Wands energy here as well. It's like I'm getting this feeling that you have been learning a lot through this process of letting this situation, this person, place, or thing go. And it has definitely helped you feel victorious in a way, where you feel you're coming into more balance within yourself, where you're choosing not to wait around for someone for whenever they want to come in. It's like you know that you deserve better, and you deserve reciprocity. You deserve, a mutual relationship or partnership or whatever the case is. It's like you're not going to wait around anymore for someone to make you happy. You decide to walk away from this situation in order to make yourself happy, in order to find yourself in a more deeper context, to learn more about who you are without external influences. The Page of Swords in reverse, I feel like you have been quite silent to this person, and that may be a part of why they're feeling what's going on. Perhaps you haven't been talking to this person for a while. You decide to walk away. Whether they're holding on or not is up to them. But I feel like this person may have lied to you in the past and may be expecting you to be coming forward and being honest as you have been in the past. However, they're met with disappointment in that you are keeping silent and not telling them everything that's going on anymore. They definitely feel left out, although there's a strong desire to be a part of your life. But this person's gonna have a lot to prove if they want to get back in your good graces, so to speak. I don't believe in holding grudges against people. That's my personal opinion. I believe in like forgiving and just letting it go. Forgiveness does not mean to say that whatever this person did is okay. It just means that you choose to, instead of allowing something to burden you or to be your problem, you allow it to just be. It just is, and you don't let it faze you. So, I am getting the sense that you have, at least to some degree, have moved on. And I feel like you don't want to hear no bullshit. Like, you only want this person to come forward if they're going to be open and honest with you. And you're okay if they don't. Because I feel like you have put in the work to let them go. That doesn't mean that it's easy, of course not. I feel like it has been quite difficult for you, but it has been definitely something that you have learned a lot from that is going to only help you in your future. To not allow people to do these kind of things to you again, for you to acknowledge and realize the red flags whenever they come up again, if they ever do. I feel like you have learned a lot through this process. It has not been easy at all, but you're choosing to focus on what brings you happiness and on the people, places, and things that are reciprocating to you some kind of energy, a good energy. You are focusing on what it is that you want to build and manifest for yourself. And you're focusing on people, places, and things, relationships that do reciprocate. 88 may be a significant number to you. That number may be following you. Whenever I see 8s in synchronicity, I think of cycles. So I try to be aware of what it is that I'm thinking about and try to see if it is a good thing to keep focusing on, because then that is manifesting. Now, if it's not something to be focusing on and it is something that is just kind of residual energy from past cycles, then at that point you realize it and you're able to change your focus. Now the devil is here. Excuse me. Jealousy or trouble, able to break the chains that are binding you or holding you back. And I feel like this is what you have done. You have chosen to release the bond between you and this person, perhaps. It may have felt like a very powerful, very divine connection, perhaps even. Perhaps you have felt like twin flames. Take it as it resonates, leave what does not. And you have chosen to break the chains in order for you to only allow people, places, things in your life that are going to help elevate you and you help elevate them or it. But I am seeing here with the devil that there's still, some things that you're working on. However, I do see that You have been working very hard on releasing the pain or the heartache, the trouble that you have, what is residual from this relationship or this career path. It's like you're choosing, you want to move forward without feeling chained up, without feeling bound to anyone or anything, any external circumstances. You want to take full responsibility for your own life, and you understand that you are the sum of who you hang around with to some degree. And I feel like you are being more consciously aware of the people, places, and things in your surrounding circumstances, because you understand that the energy that you surround yourself with is the energy that is going to be amplified for you. And so I feel like you have chosen to let go of people, places, and things yet again, in order for you to come into the Six of Wands energy, where you feel victorious, where you feel you are at one with yourself and with a community that supports you. You're tired of people, places, and things that hold you back, that don't believe in you, that want to see you fail. That may be harsh, or that may be an exaggeration on your part, perhaps. But deep down inside, it's the same. I hope I'm making sense. So you're learning to let go of these things that hold you back so you can move forward without fear. You're tired of being fearful of situations. Definitely. Let's see. Look, here's the 10 of Cups that I saw earlier. Alright? So let's see. We have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. We have the 2 of Swords in reverse, as well as the Lovers. The Hierophant is in reverse over here, though. So again, I'm getting the message that you're choosing to plant the seeds for your future in a way where you're only allowing space for people who reciprocate, for people who are on the same path as you. I feel like you're done with connections that are not fruitful to you or don't encourage your growth, which I would say, good on you. You have made the decision to focus more on what it is that you want to build for yourself rather than, specific connections. Things may be feeling like they're falling apart around you, but at the same time, you know that it is for your greater good. It is for your growth and for your healing. What leaves your life is not meant for you, and you're coming to an understanding of this. But I feel like you've also been kind of cold to people, perhaps, cutting people out left and right. Some people may be noticing that. Some people might be kind of wondering who you have been becoming, when in reality I feel like you are just stepping into this higher aspect of yourself. You are leveling up, and there are some people that aren't going to appreciate that. I feel like some people may be jealous about it. Some people may think that you just flat out don't want to be their friend anymore. And I feel like for you, you're not viewing it as like you're trying to be hurtful or trying to, be distrusted or anything like that. I feel like you're just following your intuition. and you're just going with the flow of what you feel is right to you. And I feel like you're coming to this understanding that what is meant for you will come to you. And if it is a connection, person, place, or thing of the past, then it will come back when the time is right, is the feeling that I'm getting. You are becoming more consciously aware of what seeds you are planting and who it is who is surrounding you and trying to take from you or borrow from you or share with you. Whatever the case is, I feel like you are being more consciously aware of how people treat you, and that you're not going to allow just petty arguments or, people who put all of their burdens on you without taking responsibility for their own shit. Okay? With the 10 of Cups in reverse, I'm getting the feeling that this may have been a situation that at one point you were very happy about and at one point really brought you emotional fulfillment. At one point you felt things were reciprocated, you felt like things were going to become more than what they ended up being. And it's okay that sometimes, the things that we expect are going to become more end up not becoming more. Whatever lessons that we have to learn, sometimes the hardest lessons we have to learn are based on experiences that we have with someone or in a certain job that we don't want to deal with, but it's in our life for a reason. And I see that you're understanding this and you're trying your best to not be bitter or spiteful about it. You're trying to just learn from it. Learn the lesson of being more discerning. Because the Two of Swords and the Lovers are both cards that talk about choices. So it's like you're choosing to follow your heart over your mind, your intuition over your logic. And so there's naturally going to be connections that no longer resonate with you. And you're choosing to, with love, let them go. And again, because you believe and you understand that what is meant for you will come to you. What is meant for you will be a part of your life. Whether you want it to or not. And likewise, certain things are not meant to be a part of your life forever. Those circumstances may be difficult to let go, but I feel like you're coming to peace with going with the flow that the divine, that your spirit guides, that your ancestors, that your angels, that your demons want you to go in. And I don't mean anything bad by that when I say angels and demons, okay? I don't judge what you work with, who you work with. I just say as long as you're not causing harm to innocent people who don't deserve it. That goes both ways. But again, here with the 10, it's like you're choosing to it's making me think of that World card, which I actually think I do see at the bottom of this deck peeking out. Yep, I thought so. Look at that. Yeah. You're choosing to walk away from some deceitful shit. Look, 77. Ooh, 777. 777, you guys. You saw that, right? You know I'm not making this shit up. Okay, so I did say that I'm getting the feeling with this card of the world card in reverse, which I saw earlier. Both of these cards were at the bottom of the deck at an earlier point. Definitely you are choosing to walk away from things that are just the same bullshit over and over and over again. You're choosing to walk away from things that are just like the figure eights, like 88, trying to keep you stuck in old cycles. You're over it. You're done. You're like, either it's gonna make me happy and it's gonna be a part of my life, or I'm not gonna focus on it and I'm gonna let it go, because ain't nobody got time for that. You know what I mean? Nobody has time to be wasting on people, places, and things that don't make you happy, that don't reciprocate to you. And I feel like an aspect of this, again, there was some deceitful ass bullshit going on. This person knew that they were hurting you. I see the 3 of Swords here. This person has 3 swords in particular underneath their arm with their smug ass fucking face, like they need to be slapped. Not literally, okay? But yeah, they did some shit. I could have been talking to people behind your back. Could have been lying to you about certain things that they were doing, sneaking around. It doesn't have to mean that they were cheating, but it could mean that. Take it as it resonates. That won't be for everyone. There's 2 swords in the background, so it's like they had made their decision. And then there's 1 sword in the sheath and 1 sword in the back. So you see, people like this tend to be this way because they have had a sword cut through them. Now, that does not justify anyone's actions for being a fucking asshole or a fucking bitch to you, for example. Excuse me. That doesn't give anyone the right to go around stabbing other people in the back just because they were. But it tends to be the case that people who do that is because they've experienced that. Unfortunately, they have not been taught better, or they are not taking responsibility for that. They are an adult. At that point, it is their responsibility 100% to admit when they're wrong, admit their faults, and to change their actions. But if they choose to continue to perpetuate this kind of bitterness, this kind of, anger, being angry towards people, places, and things, that's their problem. That's their choice. And you're choosing to walk away from people who are mirroring their own pain onto you or onto other people. They're holding on to their own grief. They're holding on to their own heartache and their own pain. Now, I would wish this person healing, and I wish for them the best, that they heal and recover and, change their ways. But, we all have free will, and that's up to them. I'm seeing that for as long as this person is like this, you will not give them another chance. And I say good on you, because this person will never change their ways if you allow them back into your life while they're still holding on to all of this burden and heartache. If they have not healed from it, they're only going to perpetuate it. And you have realized this because of the cycles, the 88. You have realized this while being with them or trying to work through this shit with them. You've realized that they're not going to change their ways. We all want people to change for the better, but we all have free will. And no matter how much you try to help someone, you could give them like a paper with exact instructions on how to get better or how to heal themselves, and it's up to them really what to do with that knowledge. No matter what you share with them, no matter what you give to them, it's up to them to reciprocate. It's up to them to even read it and try to make better of themselves. Not to compare themselves with anyone else, but to compare themselves with themselves. To face their own shit. So that way they don't keep perpetuating this with you or anyone else. You know? This Seven of Wands is about being guarded, right? This person is still feeling guarded about certain things. I feel like there's aspects of your connection with this person that they will never admit, but I feel like it definitely has left them feeling rejected. They feel rejected by you. Whether they're gonna learn their lesson or not, I don't see at this point in time. However, with the Seven of Cups, I feel like they're going to perhaps come to this moment where they're going to reevaluate themselves, reevaluate what they want. Seven, seven, seven. Seven is a number of divinity. It is a number of spirituality. So this person might be choosing to open up a little bit to spirit or to the idea of spirituality. But whether they're serious about it or not, I do not see. Let's see what these cards are. Okay. Oh, the Four of Cups in reverse, the Lovers, and the Strength card in reverse. Again, I kind of feel like this person might come forward trying to reconcile, perhaps trying to show that they've healed and that they are strong. And I feel like they're trying to not be so melancholy towards their circumstances. I feel like they're trying to, like this cup here, focus on the Ace of Cups. We also have the Ace of Pentacles. Look, whoa. Do you see this? I'll get to that shit. But, yeah, I feel like they're definitely trying to trying to go within themselves to realize what it is that they really want. But again, there's so many choices here. I feel like they're confused within themselves. I feel like they think they know what they want, but when they really ask themselves, they feel bombarded and confused. They're trying to be stable in their life. They're trying to focus